What's up, y'all? Thank you for checking out the Hospitality Strategy Lab. My name is Jason Luttrell, and today I want to talk about some basic adjustments that you want to make to your business. So let's say that you want to change your hours or change your menu. This is a very, very important thing. So even small changes have big impacts across the internet. So here's what we do to make sure that we are updating all of our listings, making sure that all the information is current, because the last thing that you want to do is have incorrect information on your Google business profile or your Yext or your Yelp profile or something like that, because what ends up happening is people, they go and they're frustrated. So this happens all the time. So a client of mine, they're launching Monday hours. So they were previously closed on Monday, but now they're going to be open on Monday. Here's exactly what we're going to do. So these are the exact steps that we do to make sure that that everybody is happy, that they're showing up at the right times, and that business is going to be good. And so we're hitting the ground running rather than just kind of slowly opening and wondering why nobody's there. So the very first thing we do is we're going to, I'll show you my website if you're watching this on YouTube, but you're going to see what we do. So I go through, they have a Squarespace site. So we go through and make sure that the hours are updated. Now, this is important because this is in text format. It's not an image. You want this to be in text format because you want the search engines to be able to crawl the website and find out what the information is. And then they will, Google specifically will serve this information without actually even going through the website. So Google, you're basically informing Google this, you're not informing the customer this. So you have to go through, you update the website, make sure you get the footer as well. And the next thing you want to do is you want to head over to your Instagram profile and your TikTok profile, or whatever social media channels that you're active on, and make sure that that information is accurate, because that is not only a search term, it is indexed for search, but it's also where a lot of people are going to find you. Now, if you're an advanced user like me, then we have a lot of sites that are connected to ConversationAI, which is how we train the conversation, the AI on how to respond to questions that people have. And so these are some of the prompts that we use. We make sure that that the bot is aware of the goals that we want. We make sure that it knows the correct information, the menu, and all that stuff. And the fun part of this is that when people know when the AI knows what's on the menu, then it will answer questions like what is gluten-free, for instance. So we want to make sure that the conversation AI is aware of what the correct answers are, and then that's how we respond via text messages, Instagram DMs, and numerous other channels. The next thing that we want to do is we want to update the listings across the internet. So if you have a menu change or if your hours change, you want to make sure that information is updated on TripAdvisor, Bing, yellowpages.com, all those other things. And it's like, how are you supposed to possibly get to that? You can't. It's just impossible. So we use a service called Yext, which is embedded, and we have wholesale rates through KMS, that you can update all of these listings across the internet in one swoop. And so what we do is we go through here, and if you're watching this on YouTube, then you can see that we just simply update this one value, and then it sends it across all of the internet and tells the rest of the internet that that's what's happening. And so these are kind of your fundamental basics. Then we start marketing it. The next thing that you want to do after that is you want to start, writing posts saying, "Hey, we're open on Monday." Well, then you write a TikTok post, or you write an Instagram post, and you say, "Hey, we're open on Mondays now," or "We're open on Tuesdays," or "Now we're serving this thing," or "Now we're not serving this thing." And that is very, very important because, again, we are trying to head off frustration here. We're not trying to persuade people to come in. We're just trying to get people to not be frustrated, because if they get in their car, let's say it's winter in New York, for instance, they get in their car, they drive an hour to go see you, and then you're closed. What's going to happen is they're going to be not only going to go to the next person, but they're also going to be kind of pissed off at you. So it's very, very important. And so you want to make a post about this. And then what we do is we don't overthink it, because the organic reach on Instagram is around 3%, like literally next to nothing, as little as possible. They want you to pay for exposure. Then we take that exact email copy that you may have worked for, that Instagram copy, including the image, put it in Canva and saying, "Now open on Mondays," put a big logo on it, and then say, "Thanks for the support. We've been listening, and now we're responding, and now we're open on Mondays," or "Now we have this dish," or whatever it is. And then you email the exact same thing to your database that you've been collecting. And so what this does is it drives much more engagement. So 3% engagement on Instagram versus 20% plus open rate on email is going to be considerably more. So if you have 1,000 people that are following you on Instagram, then literally 30 people are going to see your post which is negligible. But if you have the same 1,000 people in your database, then 200 people plus maybe up to, I don't want to brag, but like we're up at 45% open rate. And that means that 450 people saw the post. And so if those people are in your database, chances are they're near you, and it's kind of just another little nudge that you're thinking about them and that you're responding to what they're telling you. So that's all I got for you today. This has been the Hospitality Strategy Lab. My name is Jason Luttrell. Give me a call if you need help with this stuff. A lot of this has to do with AI and automation, and this is like my love language. I'm happy to chat about it. Leave a comment, subscribe, like, do all that stuff, and I will see you next time. Thank you. Bye-bye.